I am proud and well pleased to welcome everyone in attendance this morning. It shows a lot of demonstration of commitment into the industry that we belong to. I want to welcome KBC, Kade Peloriki, Watapelese, King Iluke Kodabere. You are welcome, sir. I want to welcome dignitaries that we have invited to this occasion. We will recognize your presence, and we want to thank you immensely because your presence here today is adding to the discourse that we're orchestrating just immediately. Of course, the program of today is celebrating our icons, our distinguished personalities in the built environment. They are people that you can associate with any day, anytime. Please join your hands together to celebrate our distinguished panelists. Today, the program of today was conceived a while ago within the BCPG Koshofe cell, and we're having it. It dovetailed into two occasions. One is for us to celebrate our icons, our amazings in the built environment. And the other aspect of it is for us to discuss and also go into that conversation of how to arrest the monster that we have in the construction industry as of today, especially the issue of building collapse. And when we are contemplating on what to do, how to go by it, we're looking at the efforts that have gone into a celebration. At the same time, discussions that we have on building collapse. Today, the industry is busy discussing issue of building collapse. Recently, at a program of NIA program, Lagos chapter, the major discourse centers on building collapse. And we go round and round within the built environment. It has been the issue of either building collapse or we're talking about infrastructure collapse. So today, while we're celebrating our distinguished panelists, they have gone through, they've gone into the world of men, and they are distinguished. They are well accomplished. We will drink from their wealth of experience in the industry. Today we have, they represent all the 7 built environment professions that we have, and that is wonderful. And I believe that for us that are here at this program, we'll just fasten our belts. We're going to have a very smooth and safe flight in today's program. The crux of the matter, building collapse. We have said it that so many issues happen around collapse. And as a matter of fact, collapse is the total consummation of failures. You have failures, oversights, omissions, failures put together, and then the climax of it is the collapse. So before you see a building collapsing, it has undergone various stages. And we, at different fora, we have looked at it that, okay, where do we start? When you're talking about development, where do we start? When you're talking about infrastructure provision, We are talking about, we'll start from geotechnics, design, the actual construction, supervision, and maintenance. It is not therefore not surprising that today we have a strata, a global strata of the industry represented here. We have the government duly represented. We have the legislature arm of government duly represented. We have the professionals duly represented. We have the grassroots. I think we're talking about the traditional. We're having our obas well represented. And also we went into the act of construction itself, of putting things together. We have the artisans well represented, because if we must have zero tolerance for collapse, then it will go through, we will have to go through the entire process. And every section or sector of the industry must be recognized, and we have to come up with do's and don'ts that will help us to put an end to collapse. Virtually every other day or every week, unfortunately, we hear about building collapse across the nation. That is one of the aims of, and if you look at the mission and the aims of BCPG, today we have, I think we're addressing virtually the entire mission of building BCPG, because we want to ensure that we have an advocacy that will address the issue of collapse. Here we are talking to the grassroots. Today we are looking, we're having a discourse around the people that are involved in the act of construction. And I want to believe that there is no other place to be except here. And that is one of the things that we considered in BCPG Koshobesel, to ensure that we have an atmosphere where we can have this kind of discussion. Interestingly, the BCPG Koshobesel is making a good number of the panelists. We have 3